It's the homie GL from Beards and Bottles.
It's your main man, pt.2.
We here with our new sponsor, King Kongin.
King Kongin.
Listen, you know, I like to be outside. I be outside vibing. Late nights, you know.
Moving.
Yo, I drink one sip of this, I'm good for the rest of the night.
Vitamin B3, vitamin B6, what that, zero sugar?
Zero.
Gotta taste this.
And they don't got none of that nasty aftertaste. Just that
King Kongin. Look, it's zero sugar. You gonna do this to me?
It's your main man, pt.2.
It's the homie GL
With Beards
and Bottles.
You know, Rose. This is our sponsor. We do this every week. We want you guys to go check it out.
That red rose.
But look, we're certain guys, right? And we like to groom ourselves. Yeah.
You heard?
So in certain times when we grooming ourselves, you know, you got to be particular. You got to take care of yourself, right? The only way you can really take care of yourself is by using what?
Presence beard kit.
You know what I mean? It got everything you need. All of the two essentials.
This joint in here, bro, it got a comb.
Yo.
It got the beard balm.
Yo.
It got the beard bonnet.
Show them the beard balm.
They got the beard balm.
Show them the oil. Show them the oil.
They got the, oh shit, hold on. They got the dust bag.
Everything
we got the beard oil.
So it's a different thing when you're dealing with that. So
comb.
Presence is where it's at. You want to get your beard right. You want to get your beard together. You want to be able to sleep right. You want to be able to be good. You want to get the oil, the nice, the essence, the smell. You want your wife to be like,
You know what I'm saying?
Presence. Beard kit.
Yo, use that special Beards and Bottles promo code.
Use that now.
25% off.
It's at the bottom of this. 25% off. Use the Beards and Bottles promo code. All right? So Presence Beard Kit. It's us.
It's NJ Soup and it's part 2, and I just poured it up with Beards and Bottles. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
I don't want to, man.
Yeah, me neither. You did the whole bid with him?
The whole bid. When only time I ain't do the bid was when I was in the feds. He always say that. He was like, "Damn, bro, you held me down for." But we was, you know, that's my right hand.
Yeah.
So it's like I know he did the same for me because when I left the streets to go on the road with Naughty, he was taking care of my kids. He was still hustling. So I'm trying to make a way with this record label.
All right.
I'm spending my bread trying to learn this game. You know, you rap, you know how this game go. You spend a hell of bread because people ain't gonna show you the game
At all.
You got to figure this out, and by the time you figure this out, you done ran through so much money, and by the time you figure it out, your bread going and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because ain't nobody gonna give you the game. So it's like I'm doing his music, and he taking care of my kids and my mother. He paying my mother rent, taking care of my kids and everything. When I'm
He a real one.
He holding my whole family down, bro.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
It's crazy because right before I left to come here, I've been buying him a pair of sneakers every month for like the last year. So in my basement, I got all his shit that's lined up in my basement. Yeah, and it's like, I be telling people, they be like, when I do this party and all this, like, I'm doing it because I got to make sure he good when he come home. I got to be able to say, yo, here go 50 racks. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you going to bless him?
I got, that's my right hand. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't, because he been going so long, and when you in the mentality in the Fed, he been in the pen.
He never had a job or nothing.
I was in mediums. Most I did was a medium high. I never been to a penitentiary in the Feds. He been in all pens.
Yeah.
And that pen game is different, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got homies, y'all know that shit, man.
Niggas' minds be warped a little bit.
It's different, bro. Like, it's constant. Like, you on point. It's constant. You got to push that knife. That's just, it's a race war. It's just, bro. Only thing I liked about the Feds was, man, like, if you in Jersey, we all together. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no separation.
Right.
Ain't no gang shit don't even exist in there.
It's because it's state versus state.
Right.
So it's like, yo, how we gonna be beefing with each other and we beefing with motherfuckers in everywhere else and shit.
The state override everything else.
Yeah, it override everything else.
So let me ask you a question though, right? So now, you know, with 2002 or 2003, you caught the stabbing situation. What year did you go down for that?
2003.
So you went down to 2003. How long you got for that?
Did 5 months in DC jail.
5 months in
Yeah.
Oh, you did a county bid. You ain't even do a state bid.
Yeah, because DC, they prisons shut down.
Federal, right?
That's why DC so deep in the feds. Anything over a year, they go straight to the feds.
Yeah.
That's why if you go to a compound in the feds, DC might be 150 deep,
Right.
200 deep. Like Jersey might be 7 deep on a compound, 10 deep. But DC deep, they like the Mexicans, they deep as hell.
Right.
And DC, being locked up in DC, it was like, yo, bro, this like prison to me, like I was like Rikers Island. This shit was different.
So let me ask you a question. So when you go to the feds, right? Because I never been, obviously, and you say one of your roomies from DC, and y'all beefing with the DC dudes. How that work now?
You got to. Sometimes
Who you with?
Sometimes you don't even know what's going down. That's what's crazy because it could happen at another house.
Gosh,
You don't even. So they might get a kite before you. They even let you know like, yo, we beefing with DC. Like, you know what I'm saying? So shit, it go down. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the feds, black and white, we can't sleep in the same house together, like room together. Or Mexicans, only black and black can sleep in the same Mexican. So if we beefing with
in the same house,
they say it's Jersey and Memphis beefing, and you in the same room, and you don't know, he gonna hit you. You know what I'm saying? If you know before him, you gotta hit him because it's on.
Yeah,
It ain't no in between, bro.
Ain't no passes.
It ain't no in between, bro. Like when it's on and it's already like if the shot callers, like 'cause in every car is a shot caller. The dude that's talking for the whole Jersey car, and then they got the second in command that's gonna talk. If they can't talk it out, it's war, and it's on site. It ain't no such thing as yo, I don't with him. The whole Jersey.
How you going to do that if you just been in your room, your cell for 4 years?
That's the way how this.
damn.
I can't do that, bro.
That's how that
Y'all
shit.
gonna have to hit me then. I can't hit rocking with 4 years. We sharing food.
Yeah,
we
that's how that
goes in
go.
the
That
room.
Fed shit is. Hey, I'm gonna be all the way G with you, man. I used to pray, man. I'm like, yo, this Lord, just get me out of here the same way I came in this joint. Cause I done seen so much shit.
Nigga,
Like,
I remember when I was in the county on the tier to take dookie and shit, put it inside the cartons. When you wait to come, and they'd be giving you your food,
and this shit.
and they'd throw it in your face.
Oh
So
yeah.
they handle your tray, throw it in your face. You
They
feel me?
was doing. They didn't do that too much in the feds, but
Right.
when I was in DC, they was doing that shit and pissing people down.
You know, I tried to, when I was young, I got locked up as a juvenile. I tried to waive my, I told I was 18.
And tried to go up to the county.
They took me to the Caldwell.
Caldwell.
Bro, I was almost shit on myself. I was 17, 16.
Why you lie about how old
Because
you
I
was?
could get
He
bailed
went
out.
bailed out. He wanted to bail. A lot of people used to do that. So
You know
they
what I
get
mean?
bailed.
And I got jumped in there. I'm already wasn't because I'm. They was like, yo, take your sneakers off. This back in the day, you could take you got your sneakers and
Your
your full
regular
clothes
sneakers,
on.
yeah.
Your full clothes in there. They like, you gotta take your. I'm like, bro, I'm not taking my sneakers off. You know what I mean? But I'm so little, like a child.
Yeah.
Destroyed me.
They gonna take your
Grown-ass
sneakers
men.
regardless.
Yeah, it's grown men. They destroyed me in there. You feel me? Boom, boom. But then they wasn't like, yo, bro, how old? The police was like, yo, how old are you, bro? I'm like, I'm 16, about to be 17. They like, bro, you know
Get
what I
him
mean?
outta here.
Get them out of here now before we
Yeah.
get a lawsuit.
Yeah,
You know what
you
I
down
mean?
here grown ass motherfuckers.
Right. And they had my shit like, you know what I mean? I was just a little. So, all right, let's move forward. You come home 5 months. What was your mindset and what you thought you was going to do? Would you still keep in contact with Shorty that was down there, or what you thought you were doing after that 5 months?
No, after the 5 months, I knew I was going back on the road. You know what I'm saying? So I was still trying to do the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I got out, they picked me up. And we had a show the same day at Harrisburg.
Or Naughty and them still came and rocked?
Yeah, they was coming to visit me and everything and shit.
Oh,
Like, you know what I'm
Real
saying?
one.
Yeah.
You see, you showed up with Brian, man.
Yeah, they was coming to visit me and everything down there. And the COs, like once they hit the jail and just visit me, it changed for me in the jail. Like they put me in the motherfucking workers pod. They was giving me outside food.
Yeah,
Shit was
yeah.
on. Like,
It was
you know what I'm
good.
saying? Because they was coming like once a month.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Tretcher come once a month. Then Venice switch up and come. My sister come. So when they hit in the jail, the whole jail, like, yo, Naughty in the building. Who they coming to see? So they already heard I had caught the case because the dude who owned the club in D.C. was a known dude from out of Northwest.
Right,
he was
right.
a known. He used to be heavy back in the day. Then he got the club. So
Right.
they already knew, it was already word that a Jersey dude that was with Naughty caught a case. He was doing time in here. And they already, DC
Yeah.
small. So they already had
Yeah.
traveled
I love
already and
DC.
shit. Like, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
So they picked me up. We had a show in Harrisburg. And I used to fuck with this girl from Harrisburg for like 3 years. I met her on the road and I fucked with her for like 3 years. And when I got locked up, I ain't had no contact with her. So it just so happened we got the same show that same day in Harrisburg. And it was on.
She pulled up?
Yeah, she pulled up because she knew I was gonna be with them.
Yeah.
Because she don't know I got locked up, but she was like, I know he gonna be with, and it so happened I came home that same day. So when I got
Straight
here,
back in the mix.
she didn't believe me. She was like, yo, you weren't locked up. You try to play me. I still got my paperwork on me. I'm like, yo, what the f this? So when they called me on stage, they was like, yo, well, shout out Sue, we just came home today. Da, da, da. So now when she see the chicks, chicks ain't just came home. They know I'm ready to go. So the chicks start grabbing. She was like, no. Like, so I ended up staying down there with her and came home, start going on the road again. But once that lawsuit popped and they had to pay, Vin was like, yo, bro, so we gotta sit you down. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He got waved.
Yeah, we gotta sit you down. It was like, what I was gonna do, but go back to the hood and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I came back to the streets and shit.
You came back to Jersey or you went back to DC?
No, I came back to Jersey.
Right, to East Orange.
Yeah, I came back to Jersey.
Right back to
And what was your mindset like? Because you were obviously, was you making money on the road with them? Was they breaking you off some or not?
It was. I was making money, but not no real money.
Not
like,
just,
you know what I'm saying?
not what you
what
used
I was
to.
coming from.
2,000 a month type.
No, I was getting 1,000 a show. You know what I'm saying? So we was doing maybe 3 shows. If we on the road, we doing maybe 3 shows, 2 shows a week. You know what I'm saying? So I may be saying 2,000.
That's almost 20 grand a month, bro.
Yeah, but I was getting 20, 30 grand a day before I started before I left with these niggas and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I blew damn near my whole stash trying to do this music.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And we was close, bro. Like, we was at one point we was getting our single played on. Flex was bombing our shit.
Who was your artist at the time?
Rod Rassels.
That was your joint. Yeah, the Rod.
I was bringing them out the second time.
Right.
They was signed to KG the first time under Motown. So what happened was Fam, which is was Hamish' DJ, he used to come down to the block when I was on 6th Ave and just be in the cut like, yo, come on, man, let's do this music shit every day. Standing there, I'm selling my packs. He waiting for me. I'm like, yo, let me just finish these 5G packs, then we gonna be out. He waiting for me. He was like, man, let's do this music. Come on, bro. I'm like, yo, I don't know. So I started fucking music, and he showed me the numbers. They did like, I think it was like 80,000, their first album. So independent, I'm looking like, damn, if we could do 20 at 10 a record, that's 200 racks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
And back then, you know, we was still
independent
getting
game
CD
was
money.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? We're still getting CD money.
Hand in hand in CDs.
We learn. I'm learning the game. We going on the road and we pressed up a single, start doing a video. Flex bombing. And
that's the dude you was rocking with. Hey, Mr. DJ.
Yeah. So what really convinced me, we was in Africa in 2002. So Naughty doing a show. We in Africa 2002. It's like 60,000. We in a soccer stadium.
Did y'all 2002? Did y'all bring what's bro name? The camera. And I'm acting like I don't know him. This one of the biggest.
Rock Davis?
Rock Davis. Hey, Rock, I apologize. I can't remember. Did y'all bring Rock Davis around that time, or was he shooting at that time?
No, he wasn't even shooting. We didn't even know Rock Davis at that time.
Okay.
We had a dude named Shiloh used to come on the road and shoot with us. So
big stupid camera.
Stupid ass camera. So when Vin backstage, he playing around. So he said, I don't know if y'all remember the song they had, Is You With Me? Oh yeah, we holding fort. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
So Vin said, Is You With Me? We in Nigeria. The whole crowd said, oh yeah, we holding fort. We ain't going nowhere. We looked at each other like, oh shit. That's what I knew.
Translating in another country.
Another country. That's what I knew. I said, oh shit.
The niggas was getting a show at that back then, like 30,000.
Naughty, they was getting 40.
A show?
40 a show. Because I was the road manager, so I get the itinerary. So I know, like chicks, I used to argue with chicks that I used to at home. They used to be like, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go on the road. I'll be going, you ain't going on no motherfucking road. I'm like, they ain't getting no money. I'm like, yo, what the f is you talking about? Because they can't translate urban versus pop, naughty versus pop.
Right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely
so
right.
If the whole time, the 4 years
they was getting 40 a show in the early 2000s?
Yeah, they was, before that, they was really popping, they was getting like 60, 70.
In the 90s?
In the 90s.
And this one rent 500.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm about to say rent was
yeah, they was getting like 6
bedrooms.
And bro, not even that, they was doing 2-3 shows a night.
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
180 today.
They was doing 2-3 shows a night.
It'd be some nights they getting 180K.
Going all the way down to Atlantic City doing a show, coming back up the Bronx, then coming back down to Manhattan doing a show. Like, this was, like, you got to think, Naughty, their first album, the single OPP was double platinum.
Yeah.
Then
Immediately, too. It was quick.
The album sold like almost 3 million, and then Shakim was like, Shakim from Irvington.
That's 5 million already.
So, but Shakim,
From
remember, they just learning the game, Shy and them with Slavery Unit. And he said if he would have knew better, he would have stopped the OPP single at a platinum and made people buy the album. Because if I could buy the single, I like the single, and I ain't got to buy the album.
Fuck that album, yeah.
Fuck the album. So if he had stopped it at platinum, when OPP hit platinum and they're saying, you know what, you can't get it unless you buy the album might have sold 4 or 5 million.
But it's still kind of nowadays, still kind of same though, because now it's part of the album. So by itself, it sold 2 million, and then the album sold 3 million. That's 5 million collectively.
Yeah, but
financially,
back in the day, it was $17, $18 a record.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right.
He was getting off them shits.
Opposed to $2 or $3 a
Yeah,
single.
he was getting $18, $17, $18 a record off that motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they